Good morning. Welcome to Neals Farming and Gaming. Haven't done one of these in quite some time. Weather's finally gotten pretty nice this week. Today is Thursday, March 27th. And believe it or not, March is pretty much done. Seems like yesterday we started March, but I guess not. Anyway, it's that time of year. I haven't done one of these videos since last day of harvest back in November. And I know I said I was going to probably do some farm sim videos. Didn't do those. I was pretty much farm simmed out, honestly. Not really that impressed with 25 when it came out. It's better now that we got some more mods. We're still kind of lacking some maps. We're getting a few here or there, you know. Missouri River Bottoms dropped here a couple weeks ago. That's a pretty decent map. Forest River's gotten put out to people for testing, even though it's behind a goddamn paywall. But supposedly after testing it's going to be publicly released. I think that's going to be a really good map. Somebody converted Huron 16X but did a shit job of converting it. So there's a few maps, but nothing real great. And I know there's some other maps that are out there that they're behind paywalls. More Patreon shit. I'm not real impressed with that. Seems like 25 is getting really bad. 22 is getting bad at the end and just carried right over into 25. You're a guy like me that lives paycheck to paycheck basically and divorced and has child support and all kinds of other shit. You can't afford to be paying $45 here and $25 there. And you know, and that's the thing is a lot of those Patreon accounts, in order to get to where you can actually get their mods, it's not the entry level $5-10 fucking fee. They want the $15 to $55 fucking dollars a month bullshit, and that starts adding up. You start getting 4 or 5 fucking modders that seem to think they need to get that kind of money. I mean, I don't disagree that they don't need to get compensated something for their time and work, but I just soon be on a donation thing like itch.io. That way, if I got a few bucks I can throw at them, you know, and I'm glad to do that. But making me have to pay for it's a bunch of bullshit, especially when it's against Giants' fucking contract or rules or whatever. Anyway, and then states in there they're not supposed to be doing that, but they figured out a way around it. And anyway, neither here nor there. Back to the reason why I started this video. I haven't had one out for a while. Thought I'd get one going. And I suppose there might be a Farm Sim 25 video here or there. As far as gaming goes of the channel, I've been playing more enlisted than anything here since Christmas. Otherwise, I just really haven't been playing anything. Like I said, I played Farm Sim 22. Morris and I did Thanksgiving weekend, and haven't touched Farm Sim since then, except for the last couple of weeks. I've played a little 25, and that's more getting mods kind of rounded up and ready, and trying to add some of my tweaks to them, because we did get a 25 server, so we're trying to get it up and going. I think we're going to use the Dakota 16X map on it, because we'd like to use a Huron, but it's not playing well. It's just not a very good convert. So anyway, that's that story of everything. It's a nice, beautiful day. It's supposed to get up to 84 today, so I'm going to be dying a heat stroke after being used to being 40 degrees and a little bit colder. No, we haven't got much snow here. We've been on the edge of every damn storm that we've had around. I got the old chisel plow hooked up to the 9300, the 650 disc down there hooked up to the 8420, and this is what I'm doing. Got the 8370 hooked up to the planter, the 1725 16 row stack fold, and been going through it. You know, like right there, you can see an X on that trash whipper. Needed a new bearing, got it done, and for some reason that's one of them I have not put okay on. Oh, there's one that's okay. But anyway, the main thing is just going through the thing. Checked all of our seed meters and stuff, which is back here. Second year for this planter. It's been a learning process, and never mind this shop. It's always a mess. Even when we clean it, it's a mess. But got the cartridges here, and our seed meters there. And I got Got lube plate put on our seed bowls. I guess they're called bowls now, not discs, because they look like a bowl. The wind's blew enough that it's blew shit in the door. But anyway, that goes inside the unit here, underneath that. But anyway, went through and put all the brushes in, and cleaned them all up, and checked bearings and the things, and put new door seals in, and that's done. I just need to put them back on the units, but we've been going through and checking and opening their discs. I'll show you how I've been doing that here real quick. Here's an opener disc. And there's some farmers out there that are way more finicky than, well, my boss, let's put it that way. I've been doing it the way he wants it done. So you can see I got a mark here, a mark there. We're taking two different measurements. And you take business cards like so. And see if I can do this while I'm holding my damn camera on my phone here instead of using my GoPro. I know, I keep talking about I'm going to learn how to edit, and I still haven't done that. So you put them in there like that. See what your pinch area is on your opener, and you measure the distance between the two cards. And we're at 2 5/8. No, 2 3/4, which is way too wide. And the reason why this one's left over is because this was wider than that, and he said go 2 1/2, even though the book says to go 1 1/2 to 2 inches. Anyway, the way you fix that is by taking this thing apart here and dropping your fucking wrench, because you can't stack anything on a goddamn planter. Nothing fucking stays anywhere. Bear with me while I find my fucking wrench. Yes, no, it's still not a kid-friendly it's a kid-friendly channel. So anyway, get shims in here. See them? And this side's got, what do we got on this side? We've got 2, 4, 7. I'm gonna add one more. As soon as I fucking get my damn bag of shims here. Hope everybody's had an okay winter, and everybody's ready for spring. I know I am. We didn't get much snow. We were on the edge of almost every snowstorm. Didn't get hardly anything. So anyway, you do that. Put your disc back on there. And I know that's not going to be enough. I'm going to need to put a shim on the other side, because that's just way 2 3/4 is way too goddamn too much. Too much. I don't give a shit what he says. I'd just soon be closer to that 2 inch than the 2 1/2 like he thinks he needs to be. Alrighty. Well, let's put my card in there. Put my card in. Come on. There. And let's see what we got. As I'm flopping everybody around here. Now looky there. I'm surprised that one shim did it. Just under 2 inches. So the reason for that is, for the 2 marks, is you do one side, roll it around to your other mark here, I'll measure again. And I'll bet when I measure this one, this is that one that was almost 3. I'll bet this is just a little over 2 inches. Ooh, we're right at 2 inches. Well, guess what, boys? Now, see, that one shim made a hell of a difference on this. Made it way, way, way closer to spec. Even closer than what he wanted. So, we're done. We're done. That's the last one. And the reason why I saved it for last, because it started on this side. I didn't think I was going to have enough shims left. But I do. So anyway, I'm done doing that. Got to put the gauge wheel on next. But anyway, more than anything, I haven't had a video out for some time, so I just thought I'd get us a little video going and go from there. And make sure that's tight. Okay. Put my little cover thingy back on there. So that's where we're at. Supposed to get snowstorm, maybe some rain this weekend. All I give a shit. I don't care if it's snow or rain. We need the moisture. I hope we get it. Couple boys back in eastern Nebraska here. Last Wednesday, Thursday, boy, where's they get? They got hit. We got nothing. We were supposed to get 3 to 6 inches and got nothing. Wind and cloudy and cold. That's all we got. Which is pretty much the way the last 3 snowstorms have been. That every one of them, we're supposed to have gotten a minimum of 2 inches, and one of them was 3 to 6, one was 2 to 4, and one was 4 to 8. In the 4 to 8 inch one, we got a ½ an inch, and just a little bit of rain before that. So I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but I know here in western Nebraska it is dry, and the wind's done nothing but fucking blow all month. As a matter of fact, this week has been the nicest week we've had. Today's supposed to be 84. The last few days have been upper 60s, mid 70s. And Monday was kind of a crappy day. It was like 60 and the wind blew. The wind blew all last week through the weekend. And I mean, I don't mean 15 mile an hour wind. I'm talking 35, 40 with gusts of 60. So since Tuesday to now, it's been 5-10 mile an hour, a little breeze here or there, gust up maybe to 20 once in a while, but been a pretty pleasant week. So it's been nice to work on the planter out here in front of the shop that's too small to put the thing in, which probably a good thing. I always bitch because we don't have a bigger shop. It'd be nice to have a shop we can put this stuff in and work on it during the wintertime inside. But our small shop, you see how much of a fucking mess it is. If we had a big shop, it'd probably just be a bigger mess. Because I work with a bunch of people who won't put fucking nothing away. It drives me bananas, to say the least. So anyhow, hopefully everybody's doing all right. Hopefully everybody besides around here's gotten some good moisture. Hopefully everybody wintered okay, and everybody's enjoying life. I know things have been difficult. I know some people are pissed off because Trump's president, and some people aren't. I could give a shit less. I think they're all fucking crooks. When it comes to that part of everything, because I don't really want to get into politics, but yeah, I'm what I would say an open-minded Republican. Not many people would want to say that. I don't know. The day and age of Republican and Democrat and agreeing to disagree when one person had a different view than the other, but you can still be friends and sit down and eat a meal together and friends and break bread is over. Since we've went into the libertarian, liberal, and conservative thing, as soon as one finds out one's the other, it's a goddamn fight and you want to kill each other, and it's just stupid. People are stupid. Nobody's got any common fucking sense anymore. Everybody's all wrapped up around wanting to believe something they see off fucking Facebook. They don't do any research anymore. Seen somebody share a deal the other day about some goddamn blizzard, and they were talking about all this snow. Well, fuck, the damn thing was from 2021 in Wyoming somewhere. But they didn't even pay attention to some of it, wasn't even recent. So, it's just like George Foreman passed away the other day. I'm like, well, do I repost that thing, or do I better find out, you know, because I've seen that too, where some celebrity's supposedly dead, and he's been dead for 4 or 5 fucking years. People don't, they're so compulsive and reactive anymore. They don't use their head. They don't research nothing. Don't make sure anything's being said is true. And anyway, and us farmers out here trying to getting it done and living a way of life that's enjoyable, because I'm out here enjoying nature every day, breathing clean air, even though the idiots in the city think I'm ruining the air because of the dirt and all that other shit. Well, guess what? I'm not. Every time I put a fucking seed in the ground and it grows, it helps the air. Sure, we have dust and that kind of stuff, but you're always going to have that. But what's different? I mean, we're losing farm ground every year more and more. A friend of mine lives down in Colorado, was talking about how the town annexed 160 acres or some goddamn thing. They haven't grown anything on it for a while, so evidently that counted annexed it already, and it's going from fucking farm ground to city ground. And they're talking about how economically it's going to be better for the city and all this other bullshit. Well, yeah, okay, it is for the city. You're going to give them housing. So you're going to have all these goddamn matchbox fucking houses out there, you know. The only goddamn difference is one side of the street to the other as far as how they all look. All going to cost hundreds of thousands of damn dollars. You're going to have a fucking 1/10 of an acre goddamn yard that some dumb fucking yuppie's moved into. But all she wants is fucking organic goddamn this and organic that and GMO this and anti-GMO that. So on top of losing farm ground and production for that farmer, because the city probably annexed the ground, they probably didn't buy it, or if they did, they annexed it and paid him fucking bottom dollar on the goddamn ground. So guess what happens there? It's loss of income for the farmer, and it's less food that's going to get put on the fucking plates of people like the yuppie that's in the goddamn house that's going on that ground. So as normal, you joined this channel and you're watching Neals Farming and Gaming because of my opinionated rants. And there's one. One of these days, them stupid people are going to go to the grocery store and there ain't going to be anything there. You can't grow nothing. You can't grow shit out of cement and asphalt. Although I think my grandma could. Swear to God, that woman had two green thumbs and could grow a fucking tomato plant out of a rock. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't get today's society. It's just so fucked up. Just so fucked up. People want to kill each other over stupid shit. And nobody's got any common sense. But anyway, I'm out here doing what I love to do. Getting older, getting slower, knees hurt more. But I'm still here. Believe it or not. Opinionated on me. And we're all corn this year. We're not planting any edible beans. It's all corn. So we're going to have just slightly under 2,000 acres of corn. We're planting 103 day this year. It's our longest we've ever planted. Normally we plant anywhere from 101 day, 100 day to 94 day. And like I've stated before, the longer day season corn you can grow, usually the better your bushels per acre is. You know, that's why you get into Iowa and some of the other places where they grow 120 day corn. They can get way better bushels than an acre than we can, just because they have better longer growing days and stuff like that. But anyway, that's where we're at. There'll be some more videos coming as we're getting a little more equipment done, as we're disking, as I start planting. I don't know whether I'll ever do any more fucking farm sim shit or not. I probably will. We'll see. But this channel is probably going to be more of the real life farm stuff than the other. So, with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next one. And on the flip side, don't forget, keep the rub side down.